What happened?
The A Show.
Where smart is the new sexy.
And now, April Hunter.
Good evening, everybody. welcome. We're going to talk about WrestleCade because we had an amazing weekend and we got to see and meet many of you, which was super, super cool. And we also have some cool videos to share with you. And if you sent me a request for a holiday card, they're going in the mail this week. They actually went in the mail today, but apparently I was not slick enough or quick enough because we pulled an all-nighter last night to get home. Got back this morning, and by the time I got up, my mail picked today to come early because normally they're here at like 3 or 4. But apparently they thought 11 o'clock was good today or 10:30. So I missed it. So anyway, yeah. So Eva and her new hat are here. She's sick. She is under the weather. She's got con funk.
Yep. Somebody's funk.
Yeah, con funk. That's what we call it. Con funk after you work at convention.
Yep.
So forgive us for being a little late. It's funny, Eva, you give it like a New York minute before you go, what happened? Is it blank? What's going on? Like, you always do that. It's okay. Because there's always like a delay. And then you say something exactly when we go live or when we're recording. It's like, it never fails.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's, even when we do have a good, perfect entry, we have to do something. So I see, delay of podcast there. I see Michael and Allie and Zach. Let's see, Winona. Who was Rafi? Who am I missing here? I'm missing a few. Everybody's filtering in, so she is styling, right? We didn't heavily advertise this one because I didn't know what kind of state we were going to be in after all of this. And there's Amanda. Hey, what's up? We were just saying we're going to talk about WrestleCade this week. Or this show. So yeah, it was a good one. It was a lot of work. It was hard work, a lot of travel. And Amanda was with us too, working our booth. So, or rather, we were working her booth. I'm not sure how that goes. But yeah, it was good. What did you think of it, Eva? This is your second year, my second year too. We worked last year and had a total disaster of a show on our end with the promoter we worked with, but with the fans, it was great. So things ran a little bit more smoothly this year.
Most definitely.
Better venue, right?
Yes, definitely.
Better vendor.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it went well. It was nice to meet Amanda and Jesse at the table.
Miss Jessie Bell. It was at Jessie Bell Smothers.
Jessie Bell Smothers. It was a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, and a lot of camaraderie. And thankfully to them for helping get the table set up and being there. And excuse me, I'm very thankful for that. It was nice meeting you guys. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It went a lot better. It could have been like last year. But doing 2 days this year, I don't know. What do you think, April? I mean, last year, 1 day. Oh yeah, next time 2 tables, Amanda. But it kind of, it was kind of, there was supposed to be a third person there, which would have been maybe another person with them as well. So 6 people at that small table. It was tight with 4. Oh my, I can't imagine having 2 extra people there. One. So,
what's your thought on the theme of this entire trip? Because we went up to Western North Carolina for Thanksgiving, and there was 1, 2, 3 adults, 2 kids, and 2 dogs crammed into an SUV, right? And Amber O'Neill was definitely missed. And then there was 4 of us crammed behind the back of one table. And the whole theme of the last 8 days has been cramming as many people, asshole to elbows, to get it done. Even on Thanksgiving, I think it was like we were at a neighbor's.
25 people.
There's 25 people in like one. It was an open floor plan, but one room. So it was
Yeah.
so busy. We're sitting there. There's no place to sit. So we're sitting there with a plate eating on our lap. And I missed it because I was just, the food was so good, but apparently Eva dumped her entire plate on the floor.
It was a well-oiled machine at that place. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
those neighbors of your guys' up there was amazing on what they did, and I'm so
Yeah.
thankful to be a part of that. And the food was amazing, and there was even dogs running around, these little cool little monster dogs, and they were even getting along, and they were being very polite actually, and there was kids too. They amongst the 25 or 27 people, but it was so freaking cold outside that you couldn't go outside
like
to
20, right, 22 degrees out there.
Oh,
Because
was
we're in the
ridiculous.
mountains. We're like way up in the Blue Ridge Mountains on this one.
Yeah,
So-
and there was no way Michael to have a food fight in that small of a place. Somebody would have died. So, but
yeah, somebody asked, did I see Trish Stratus? No, I did not see Trish Stratus. I know her. I've worked with her. I honestly didn't have time to walk around as much as I would have liked to have. I did walk around the room I was in, and then I saw some people in passing, and I guess I'll fill you in on all of that too.
Mhm.
What I did hear is my friend was an agent, and she did not bring anybody in this year, so she had time to walk around. And the one comment that she made, I'm sure Trish looks absolutely amazing and beautiful, and the line probably wrapped around the building for her. But she said that the people were only taking cash for Trish, no cards, no nothing. So she's like, that's a lot of missed opportunity as far as business and money, which I would think, yeah.
Well, my understanding, she wasn't the only one that was doing cash like that, right? And like
Right.
Amanda said, it was too swamped to be going to different floors. It was, Friday was a little less people, I noticed, but Saturday, my God,
Yeah.
the amount of people was ridiculous.
Yeah. Again, asshole to elbows.
Yeah, and that was just one room we were in. I just every time we
Mhm.
went to the bathroom, I mean, you saw that too, April, that
Yeah.
the hallway was just mobbed.
Yeah.
So in the amount of it was crazy. It was like going to MegaCon.
No, that was not that bad, but yeah, it was pretty packed. I mean,
Yeah.
really anybody who was, it was the ultimate wrestling convention. Pretty much everyone was there, and they were very accessible. I've never been to a WrestleMania convention, but I would think this one was, people were very accessible to the fans. So
Look what Amanda says about Sunday.
Yeah, I try to avoid doing Sundays period end. So
I'm sorry to hear that, Amanda.
yeah, Trish, you're right. Trish never ages. I always say there's people out there that age in place. So she's one of those. Yeah, we did see Natalia. I didn't even recognize her. She was kind of cat corner to me. Because she looks different kind of every time I see her, and she knows me, so we know each other. She lives like next town over from me, and she did not come over and say anything. Like I think I look the same every time people see me, but sometimes other people, they change their hair or change their face or the boobs or whatever. They change everything. So that she didn't come over and say anything to me. So I was like, okay, I didn't know who it was till like the end of the last day. I was like, oh, is that Markova? I'm like, okay.
So who are some of the people that you saw, or what's your take on some of it?
So a lot of observations. Like I noticed a lot of the girls don't introduce themselves anymore. Like when we did these types of conventions, we would walk up to somebody, and especially if somebody, we have a etiquette in wrestling. It's almost like a military type of etiquette. And we would, you give your chair to somebody, to a veteran, and you introduce yourself. And when you walk into a room and you introduce yourself to veterans, I'm not seeing a lot of that. I saw it. The two Puerto Rican girls came up to me and they're like, "Hey, I know who you are," and introduced themselves. And that was it. But Puerto Rico is different. Puerto Rico and Mexico are different. They still hold the old rules, like Japan. So I didn't see that with the American girls. A lot of the young girls I worked with, like in Shine and all around that time frame, they came up to me. I saw La Rosa Negra. Man, she is ripped. She looks freaking amazing. She looks
Yeah,
so
she did.
good. So you see I saw a lot of the young girls I worked with, and my name is blanking right now. Who's the girl we worked with? Maddie. Maddie,
Mm-hmm.
her too. So, just different girls that, when I see them that I've worked with them or I've helped them get to that level, they're totally cool. But some of the ones that came up after that who I don't really know and they don't introduce themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Here's something. Amanda says you have changed.
Have I?
Yeah. Well, I saw she posted that picture of you that she
Uh-huh.
found from 2010. I don't know. I still think it looked like you,
No, she
but
said I found
you're
a
my
picture from
cousin.
2010
So,
and nothing changed. So,
oh, my
yeah,
bad. I
nothing
read it
changed.
wrong. That's what
Yeah.
I wore my
The only thing, I
glasses.
don't have
Sorry.
bangs. So.
There you go.
Or ripped abs
Sorry,
like
I
I
read
did.
that
It's
wrong.
just I have shadow abs, not ripped abs.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I mean, people do change, but I mean, you look still the same. So that's a
Thank
good
you.
thing. And so,
Oh, this is such cute comments, you guys. Allie
yeah.
says I had the biggest crush on Trish Stratus back in the day. I genuinely wanted her to be my girlfriend. I was a teenager back then. I know her.
Oh,
I worked with her in fitness. I worked with her, uh, a little bit in wrestling. She's a genuinely cool person. So she'd probably make a good girlfriend for you, Allie.
oh,
Red
that's cute.
Sunny, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Oh, Winona says I feel bad for Jimmy Hart. His megaphone was stolen. Are you
I didn't know that.
serious? He's
Mm,
also my neighbor. He lives in the same town as me. Oh my God.
mm.
Are you wow. I see him at the grocery store all the time wearing he's gimmicked out at the grocery store. I didn't know that. That's terrible.
Tell them about who we saw Friday night when we were leaving.
Mm.
Remember, we were was rolling out the door in
Yeah,
front
we
of us.
saw Lex Luger. And
Yeah.
he was trying to kind of manhandle his wheelchair through the the doors, which don't automatically open. It was weird. I remember him,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. I mean, he still kind of looks the same, but he's
Mm-hmm.
in a wheelchair. um when you're used to seeing some of these wrestlers in their prime, they're like these beautiful men and women who are crazy jacked and healthy. um and then you see, you haven't seen them for a long time, and it's like they're in wheelchairs or on walkers. It's like, oh my God. you know I didn't know what had happened to him. I didn't know he had I looked it up as a spinal stroke. I didn't know what that was, so I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was. Oh, okay. Amanda's saying they're going to press charges today. Oh, they found somebody
All right.
that
Well,
did
that's
it.
good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so yeah, Trish did marry her high school sweetheart, which is pretty cool because
Mm-hmm.
that's somebody who genuinely loves her for her.
Right.
She tried to talk me out of going into wrestling, and she did it in a way where she warned me. It wasn't one of those, hey, don't get into wrestling because I don't want to deal with you. It was a thing. We'd worked a couple fitness conventions and things like that, and then I saw her backstage at WWE. I was there for a tryout, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, No, I'm okay." And I was like, "That's so cool. So cool. You're doing so well." And this was, back when she was getting dragged through the dog crap mat, all that stuff, crazy
Mm.
stuff, in the beginning. And I was like, "You're doing so well. I'm really happy for you." And it's like, she's like, I said, I'm doing a tryout today. And she's like, I said, how is it to work here? And she's like, it's not what you think. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, can't really say more than that, but it's not what you think. So just know that everything that it seems like and looks like, it's not what you think. And I was like,
Mm.
oh.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay. Hang on,
All right. Yeah, we're getting rid of you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Polite
So
here.
I am genuinely happy that she has done as well as she has. I know she's dealt with a lot of stuff, a lot of injuries, a lot of ridiculousness. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Like Michael said, he remembers you talking about that when Shelly Martinez was on.
yeah.
Um,
So I'm glad that she's successful.
mhm.
So,
um,
who else
sorry
did we
about that.
see? I saw the first night I was there. I went and found Angelina Love. So Angel.
Mm.
She's doing well. She looks great. She was there with her son, who's not so little anymore, and her
Oh,
husband.
yeah.
Yeah, they're doing great. She's another one that ages in place, never changes.
Cool, awesome dudes asking, will anybody be a guest on the show?
I don't know yet. Trying to chase down female wrestlers is always, it's like herding cats. So you should have seen. Okay, so when I was dealing with the clips for sale thing, when I had to get, because I have a lot of regular matches on there. So when I was trying to get the girls who I paid to sign model releases, because we did a handshake agreement back in the day and I paid them. Now with the new laws, the child protection laws, I was trying to get them to retroactively, prove that they were over 18 when we did these matches, because that's a law now. I couldn't get any of them to even write me back. I had to actually contact other producers who they work with and say, hey, I'm having a hard time. And it was a combination of like five of us saying, you need to get in touch with April. So that was what it took. So just to get a copy of their ID and a model release, where they don't have to commit to anything other than just texting it to me, was that difficult. Imagine trying to get them to commit to an hour on a Tuesday night,
Yeah.
where they can
Well,
just talk about themselves and push
true.
whatever.
I know. Yeah, we will work on that. So before you answer Amanda's question, you've got
Thank
what
you.
in there Tuesday?
Thank you, cool, awesome dude. Thank you, thank
Yes.
you. But we
And
are
don't
we
forget,
are trying to get more female guests on here. We were supposed to have one tonight, Maria Del Vivo, and
yes.
she's having so many family issues with a father who's dealing with some illnesses, and she's taking care of them. So she has had to pull off, reschedule. So that's what happened there. But here we are.
And you
Oh
can
my
tip.
God, the elevator
Oh,
story.
yes. And you can also tip Cash App April. There it is in there too
It's a lot
as
funnier
well.
when you guys tell it, but here. Okay, so we're after the show on the first day, we had shoots. So we had a bunch of shoots lined up, and we went over to Jessie Bell's hotel, which was the Wrestler Hotel. It was the Marriott over there, and Jessie's up on the 10th floor. So we're all dragging. Remind you, the temperature dropped so low; it was like 21 degrees. We're dragging all our crap for a couple of blocks down, jaggedy ass sidewalks to get to this from the venue. We finally get there. We're like sweating and freezing at the same time, and call the elevator. And because it's way up there, takes forever. And we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And mind you, nobody's eaten. We're starving, okay? But we want to get the shoot over with first. So we're starving, we're tired, and the elevator is taking forever to come, and we need to get to the 10th floor. We're waiting. Finally, as it comes down and you hear the ding, like 4 more guys come. Now, mind you, there was like, how many of us? 5 girls,
There was,
all
yeah.
with suitcases, and like 4 more guys come with all their stuff, and we're like, oh, come on, seriously? I have no filter. I'm like, come on, seriously, we've been waiting for a while for this elevator. Catch another one. They don't. They push on with us. So
Yep.
now we have 8 tons of people in here. We're on the 10th floor, and they're pushing every floor ahead of that. So now we're taking forever to get up there. So Jessie says a bunch of stuff she probably shouldn't have in Carney. And I'd say I'm loud. I'm just like, they start coming on, and I'm like, no.
Can you wait?
They
The
ignore
next time
me.
we've
They
been
ignore me.
waiting.
They come right on. They ignore me. So, and I say to them, Jessica, you had to be on the 10th fucking floor, right? So she says something like, I can't remember what she said, but I turned around her. She said it in Kearney. I told her to suck a dick in Kearney. And she's like, I would when I'm done here in Kearney back. So the elevator on the 7th floor goes ding. And a guy turns around, like an older guy turns around and he says, you speak Kearney? And she doesn't miss a beat. She looks right at him and goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And the door shuts, right? That was that, we thought. And one of the guys turns around, he goes, do you know who that was? And we're like, no. And he goes, that was Sting. What? Really? I'm like, I don't know if I should be horrified or that's hilarious. They're like, yeah, well, that's hilarious, actually. So, yeah.
Exactly.
See you, Zucka, Diazik, okay?
That was hysterical.
Yeah. And hi, Rob. What's up? Welcome. So,
Hey.
Penny Powers. Yeah. Charles. Who else is here that's joining in? Yes, Red Sunny. I've always had Cash App. We just never really pushed it on the show. It's April Hunter 13. People started asking if they could help support the show, so we have pushed that. Cool, awesome, dude. Yep. Thank you. So yeah, that was mortifying a little bit and hilarious at the same time. So yeah, and then we went and did our weird shoots, and finally got to have dinner after that. And then the next day, it got really, really busy. So Rob's saying, yes. Eva.
Yeah,
Eva's sick. Yeah.
Yes. Got that sexy voice going on.
I like this voice.
I don't know about that, but
Skibbity toilet. I like that one.
There you go.
Skibbity.
So yeah, there's G. So we do have a lot of stuff coming up before the end of the year, though. So before we went to North Carolina, what have you been up to? You did have a.
Oh wait, no, we're not done talking shit yet.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, so we saw Jeannie, we saw Hollywood, who looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, she's vivacious. So she's another one that ages in place. I can't wrap my head around the fact that she's 60 years old.
What? I didn't think she was that old.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, she's maybe 40, right? I don't know. She's got the way she carries herself and the energy level. Yeah. I mean, she just looks amazing. And then I realized I was across from Dawn Marie. A lot of people haven't seen Dawn Marie in a while. And she still looks amazing. She's got like a 20-year-old now.
Who was she to you, though?
Dawn Marie was the first woman that I have ever been in. Well, I was ever in the ring with. So it was her and Simon Diamond versus me and Arch Kincaid when I was going by April Kincaid. But previous to that, I'd only ever done matches with guys. So it was like Kowalski matches and some chaotic stuff. You know, it's just I was working guys like John Walters. I worked Aaron Stevens. I was working like all the local guys, but I'd never worked anybody they brought in. And I think it was Chaotic. Chaotic brought in Dawn Marie and Simon right when they got out off TV for Arch Kincaid and I. And I'm not going to say it was a good match because it wasn't. It was my first. It was what it was. But they were very kind. And Dawn Marie had advice that was, she does look the bomb still. And Dawn Marie had advice that I carried with me forever. It was good advice, and I passed it on to every girl that I've worked with who wanted to listen. And I remember her telling me I was training at Killer Kowalski's, and I was training with all guys. I was the only girl there. And I was trying to wrestle like a guy. And by default, I'd come from a centerfold background and, nude centerfold background with Playboy and all that. And I was trying to prove myself and be taken like one of the guys. And she took me aside and she's like, embrace your femininity. She's like, be a girl and wrestle like a girl and do all the things. I remember saying, if you can work ringside, if you could do pillow fight matches, if you can work a tag match, if you can do singles matches, if you can do everything, she said, you'll always work. So if you can make sure you walk like a girl, she goes, because none of these guys can do that. That's where you're different. So if you can walk like a girl and suplex somebody and forearm them where you look like you mean it, she goes, you'll stand out. So, and she said, make sure you can do everything, not just one thing. She said, and finally, make sure you manage a stable. So she said, if you manage a wrestler and that wrestler gets hurt, you're out of work too. So she said, always make sure you're managing a stable. That way you're always working. And that was something that I listened to her and I always took it seriously. So yeah, she had some good advice.
She seems super nice.
Yeah,
she had really good,
sweet.
I don't know, vibe about her.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Good.
No, I'm trying to think who else I saw that was really stand out. Of course, I saw Schwacker Luke. So he's still holding it up.
There was 3 ladies that came around that I didn't realize who they were. They were 3 of the original ladies.
Leilani Kai.
Yes.
Yep.
And the 2 blonde-haired ladies that were with her, they were tag team champions from that same era.
Yep.
They were meeting up at the table. They were right in front of us. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names are escaping me. Excuse me. Amanda, are you in there? There you are, Amanda. Who was the ladies that was meeting with her at the front of the table? You actually pointed it out to me.
Yeah.
I see you right there.
Leilani there.
Yes.
It's funny. I walked up to Leilani and I said to her, I'm like, she's just the sweetest person ever. And I said, oh my God, I'm glad you're finally getting what you deserve. And she goes, you mean recognition? I'm like, yes.
See if I pull it up here.
There's La Rosa.
Oh God, yeah, that's right. She looked amazing.
Yeah, she
did. She is ripped. Isn't she doing fitness competition?
Yeah, she's doing fitness now. It's really cool. Let's see. Here's Jeannie, Hollywood. Oh, what happened? We lost it.
There. Oh yeah, she looks awesome.
Yeah, she does. Let's see. We have, who else do we see? Oh yeah. We had Tracy Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Who also is cute as anything.
Amanda, they were from the same era as Leilani.
Yeah, they were wearing the leopard shirts.
Yes.
There's Angel.
Yes.
Oh. Let's see, who else do we got? There's Dawn. Let's see if I make that a little bigger.
Oh yeah, she looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Yeah, but she is beautiful.
She had a lot of people talking to her too over there.
Yeah, she did. Well, she's been around for a while. I'm trying to think. Did we catch anybody else there? I mean, we ran into people, but I don't know if I got a bunch of pictures of anybody else. Who else did I run into? I mean, we did our shoot later.
Yeah.
With Maddie and everybody.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. There's Amanda in the back.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was a good time. It was, like I said, it was interesting. Ever since COVID, and I worked another wrestling convention a couple of years ago up in Pennsylvania. Ever since COVID, I have sometimes a hard time recognizing people because people either look, a lot of people look so drastically different. So sometimes I'm afraid to walk around and try and see who's who because people changed a lot. A lot. So, and some people didn't change at all, but with wrestling, especially if you didn't know somebody very well.
Our own Wolf was there too.
Yeah, Wolf. Was he here tonight?
No, I don't see him on here.
Oh, okay.
We got a bow to pick with you when you're back on here.
A little bastard. Yeah. And Jarl says he lives in the Philippines. Oh, what time is it there?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's funny.
Hey,
Our
you
friend,
asked a question earlier too. I tagged that to see because I didn't know what he was. I actually looked that up. Um, if we knew something Roblox or something.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
here it
talking about.
is. Do you play Roblox? I was like, what? So I
What's
looked up
that?
some Apple thing. Um, I'm not sure if he was comparing you to a uh, character on there. So I looked it up and I'm like, what is this? I didn't know if he was talking Carney because I don't know Carney.
Oh, uh,
So, but anyway,
uh,
go ahead.
oh no, no, no. No, I don't. No, I definitely didn't think it was Carney for sure. Rob says he's getting bounced in and out. So anyway, yeah, that was it was a long day, and yet it was a short day. Lots of people, and it was a good time. You know, you know, it was. I'm glad we went.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely interesting. Wrestling community versus Comic Cons.
That
What's
right
your thought
there.
on that?
Okay, so wrestling's a very closed community. People are very
Mhm.
suspicious and they hold back. Have you noticed? Have any of you noticed the difference when you can feel, especially if you go to a wrestling show versus a Comic Con? It's a
Mhm.
very different vibe.
Oh, it's definitely
Rest,
different.
yeah, it's wrestlers. I think by their very nature seem to be very reserved and suspicious, and I guess it's from like
Mhm.
endlessly being taken advantage of all the time. And people
Ah,
always want something. They always want. It's like, gimme, 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 gimme. Can I have? Can I have? Can I have? Can you do this for me? 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 Hey, I have a benefit show. Can you do this for me? Can you do a podcast? Can you do this? Can you do that? So people are always asking for something. They always want something from you. So by your very nature, when you're around the wrestling thing, you're just like, I'm working on very little sleep. I'm tired. My back hurts. My knee hurts. My shoulder's throbbing. Fuck off. Just fuck off. So if you don't have
yeah,
money here, just fuck off. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
whereas Comic Cons, yes, are fun. So people are there to have
Mhm.
fun. They're light. They're
Yeah.
non-judgmental. Mm,
Same thing with Renaissance festivals. And
they're
yes, Rob,
truly
I'm going to answer your
inclusive.
question. I am
Yeah,
sick, so I'm
yeah,
not going to miss this A show. I am here. So yes, that's why I sound weird.
yeah, yeah.
But
And then we have another one to film tomorrow night.
yes,
God bless her. We have
I'll be there.
we have Colin versus Ray for our Christmas
Yes.
show.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's
On
going to be fun.
Christmas trivia. We're gonna see them
Uh-huh.
go head to head. So yeah,
Yes.
we're pre-taping that because everybody's at the busiest time of year for them. So we managed to get them in. But yeah, as Amanda says, wrestling is its own community, and it definitely has. I always compare it like growing up military. We had our own rules. They even have a military court. We have a wrestler's court. There's certain things you are. Okay, so all right, so I'm trying to think of the similarities. Military, you wake up, you make your bed, you put things back where you found them, you walk in, you shake hands, you introduce yourself, you say yes sir, yes ma'am. You you know, when you're done with something, you clean up around you, you offer your seat to somebody older. Um, the same with wrestling. You have to offer your seat to a veteran. You walk into a room, you announce yourself, you shake hands. When you leave, you shake hands. Nice to meet you. You clean up. You're supposed to clean up around you. Not everybody does it. Um, they are. I don't know if people are still doing ribs now, but they are usually the recipient of a rib, and the military will do the same thing. Blanket fucking party. So I mean, and wrestlers are relentless with that. So say you go to a show, you're driving together on a show, and the people you ride with are waiting there for you, but you've taken a different ride back. Without telling them, you can't do that. That will incur wrestler's court. So you have to check in with everybody. So otherwise, you are now in trouble because people are waiting for you. So you can't be disrespectful. So you need to let people know what's going on, and so it's just like that.
That's interesting. It's sad, but I understand it.
Why?
Because you got to. Well, it's sad that you can't be more open, but you have to have rules, and it's um, so everybody has a place. Um,
I don't think they're rules so much as they're courtesies.
oh yeah, no, I understand that
So
courtesy.
courtesies are what make people work.
True.
Courtesies and being armed create a kind community.
No, I understand that part. But it doesn't mean you can't be. You know.
What is that? An armed society is a polite society. Well,
Oh yeah,
an armed and a courteous society is a polite society.
I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that.
Especially if everybody's on the same page with the courtesies. But yeah,
True.
yeah.
But
So
you can still have fun.
yeah. Well,
So,
wrestlers aren't fun. That's why I don't have a lot of friends who are wrestlers.
mhm.
They're not fun, but they are tough motherfuckers. That's for sure. Like
Yeah.
they can do the assholes to elbows ride for 18, 11 hours with a messed up back, messed up knee, all that stuff, and get out and go run the ropes and hit the mat and get back in the car and do it again, and nobody complains. So
We were talking about when you people watch, we were people watching. There's a lot of people, and you can see, you can see a wrestler's walk. Like you can see a Ren Fair walk. You can see certain walks. Whether if it's a fitness person or a fashion designer, you can spot that person. You can spot a wrestler walk.
yeah, usually. That's why I'm surprised when some of the girls are still, bless you, still moving very fluidly, especially the ones I've taken bumps for years and years and years. So
That's
cool,
you
awesome.
included.
Thank you. I feel like I'm starting to walk like a wrestler for sure.
No, you still walk tall. I mean, the amount of injuries that you have, you amaze me.
It takes me a while though. I get up and I go like this. I unfurl. I'm like, okay. I found the list. I thought this would be kind of cool, you guys. Changing tact for a second. I'm trying to think if I missed anybody else. I also just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came out. We had a lot of fans came out, and it was a good time. We had fun taking pictures
I remember
with
that
everybody.
guy. It's funny.
Oh yeah, we had a blast, man. Seriously.
Thank you, honestly, my cousin here, to letting me be a part of it because it's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, and Amanda and everybody at the table. Thank you.
Yeah, we had fun. War Demon, hey yo. So thanks to everybody who came out and said hi, or now I can put a face to the name. I appreciate that very, very much. We also can I sneak peek pictures at all?
That's up to you.
I'm trying to do one that's okay. We did that shoot and took a couple.
There was a couple I did separately of you in the hallway, I think, too.
Yeah. So we did a little something. We did some shoots. So that's from our little USA shoot. So there we go. We had fun with it. So there's your sneak peeks that nobody has seen yet. I found a little list. I thought this was interesting regarding Thanksgiving. And I thought I would read it to you because we have a tendency to complain a lot. We all do it. Everybody complains about everything. We complain about our healthcare. We complain about work. We complain about everything all the time, and complain about bills. We're just by nature, we complain. And I thought I would read this to you because it kind of hit me. It's called Being Thankful. Be thankful for the clothes that fit a little too snug because it means you have enough to eat. Be thankful for the mess you have to clean up after a party because it means you have been surrounded by friends. Oh, I'm guilty of that one. Be thankful for the taxes you pay because it means that you're employed. Be thankful for the household chores because it means you have a home and a roof over your head. Be thankful for your heating bill because it means you are warm. Be thankful for the faraway parking spot because it means you can walk. And be thankful for the early morning alarm because it means that you're alive. So I saw that and I thought that's kind of prolific
I
there.
like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. That's really nice.
Yeah, I miss the cool memes going around. Have you guys noticed that hardly any cool memes go around anymore? There used to be all these funny memes and holiday memes. When I go on social media, all I see, I don't know if is it my algorithm or are you guys noticing this too? It's just anger and political stuff and global stuff. It's not like, hey, watch out, white girls and pumpkin spice. Like it's not like some e-cards and ball busting and fun and
Which social
holiday
media
memes. Yeah, it's not any of that anymore. I miss all that.
is there? One particular social media you see that more on than the other?
All of them across the
No.
board. All of
So
them.
I thought about that today when you said that on the ride home, and I got on like Instagram today, and my Instagram seems to be what set up a new device. I don't think so.
Yeah. And it's just sorry, Instagram's probably the one where I see the most array, maybe.
Okay. I think from what I've run into, I think Instagram is the easiest to change my
Your
algorithm.
algorithm. Yep. Same.
By finding puppies and whatever else you want to, or cats
Mhm.
jumping for pumpkins. I don't know.
Boobs. Make the
Boobs.
internet great again.
Yes, there you go. Be the energy you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Attract, right.
Be the energy you want to attract.
What did you send to me? That thing you read the other night and you sent it to me today as a reminder, which was very good. You want to read that?
What did I send you?
Because you read it last night in the car on the way home, our 24-hour rip it through.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, this one.
Yeah, because
this one's
that's
from
really good.
This is from a friend of mine. Hi, sweet Polly, or Daryl, rather. Everybody changes
Hi,
their name
Daryl.
on here, and then you give you.
I know. Hi, Daryl. I see your picture.
I know. It's like everybody's changing. Alex is changing. You guys stop changing names because I can't remember. So, I would tell that with wrestlers, like whatever name you tell me, that is your name for life. And the people are like, oh, that's my real name. I don't give a fuck. You introduced me as your wrestling name. That is your name for life. So better make sure it works. So, yeah, you guys are doing some great comments. I want to put them up too and read them. But this is from my friend who's a theta healer who I would love to have on here. She's amazing. But this is called by the end of the year. She put this all up. She said, by the end of the year, you need to stop. So it says you need to stop carrying what is not yours. That's carrying. You need to stop giving energy to people who do not give any back. You need to stop apologizing for being honest and for setting boundaries. You need to stop reopening doors that only hurt you. You need to stop explaining yourself to people who do not want to understand you. You need to stop mistaking someone's inconsistency for your lack of worth. You need to stop waiting for someone to choose you. You need to stop hoping they will become who you needed. And so you need to stop, not for them, but for you. So I was like, oh, I like that.
Yeah. It hits a lot of things there, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, it really, really does. So I don't know if anybody needs to maybe hear that, but I happened upon it and I thought that's a pretty cool thing.
Yes.
So, but yeah, every time I get on Facebook, Twitter and Facebook are the worst. All I see are people regurgitating current events and complaining. And everybody's an expert now. They're all experts at everything, even though nobody does any real research. You couldn't ask all these people that complain, ask them what the parent company of whatever they're complaining about, and they'll never know because they only want one layer. They only want one layer. They're spoon fed whatever they're supposed to be outraged over, and they never actually did any real research as to what's going on, who's funding it, all of that. So they don't know. They're just,
why do you feel
they're living such a reactive life, and they're so mad, and they're sharing their shitty vibe all over the place. And it's like, stop! You are a virus. Right? You're a virus. You are the virus. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Nice. Look what Rob said. Try to be humble. You're perfect in every way.
Is that you, Rob?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Amanda says, I feel attacked. Sorry. And Kenny, I love this. This is my favorite. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Yes, Yoda-san. And yeah, when it says Instagram seems like it catches on quicker
I
with your
agree.
preferred content. Yeah, I like pole dancing and puppies. Pole dancing and puppies. I love it. So every time food, I love food. So I just start looking for pole dancing, puppies, and food. And yeah.
I like,
Yes. Yes. The
What?
engineering experts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Steve. Hi, Steve. Hello. So he
I like
says,
seeing all
"Oh
the fun
yeah,
people.
I love all the engineering experts commenting on the Key Bridge rebuild in Maryland. Yeah, everybody's a fucking expert now, right? No matter what it is.
Yeah.
So without doing an ounce of research, like social media gave everyone a voice, and they think that people want to hear it. Social media is like your asshole. Everybody has
Yeah.
one, right?
Doesn't mean you have to share it.
Right.
Yes, Rob, I did get those. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't
And
need to be killing ducks all across the internet, okay?
yeah, that's fair.
Stop farting everywhere.
Yeah, right. That is what they call a toxic person. And yes.
I want to tell you guys
Yeah.
something that happened to me just today, right before this. This is why I was late, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right.
You're gonna tell them I lied or something? What?
No, about the letter. So you know how we
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
that was a good thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
So I came, like I said, we pulled an all-nighter. We got home this morning.
Right.
We're
Yes.
exhausted. She's sick. We love you though, so we're here. So I'm going through my
Yes.
mail. I haven't had a chance to do much of anything. I'm going through my physical mail. And do I have it here? Okay, I want to read this to you. Okay. Because I'm blown away. At first I thought it was a rib. And then I was like, this is not real. I sent it to her. I sent it to somebody else. I'm like, is this real? Is this a joke? So I got a thing from my my student loan company. Dear April, the U.S. Department of Education recently notified you by email or mail that your application for discharge of your student loans has been approved and that you will receive a partial or full relief based on the review of your claim. In an earlier notice, ED informed you that the Federal Loan Servicer would follow up on the status of your discharge. This notice provides you that additional information. So I was like, wait, what? Because I wasn't even going to open the envelope. So I'm looking and it says balance owed across the 10 different loans. And I called somebody last week and they were telling me that my interest, I need to pay my interest because it's $5.50 a day. This says balance owed, 0. They wiped the slate clean on my entire student loan. And I just found that out an hour ago. And I'm still flat. I'm like, is it what? I'm still blown away. I had to look it up. I had to go to like studentaid.gov and look it up because I was like, I think somebody's messing with me right now.
I know, right? That's amazing.
I didn't think that was a real thing. Like, so apparently my school fell into as a combination, I think, of predatory lending and the fact that my job has been basically obliterated by AI. It was that combination. They're like, yeah, she's gotten a chance. So what I took my degree is for. So they just went, pew, and I'm like, oh my God. So for those who think that the student loan I see a lot of people saying it didn't work, it didn't happen, Biden's thing didn't work. I can tell you, and I don't know if this is Trump or Biden or whoever it is, but whoever the fuck, or is God, but thank you. That's all. Just, I am very, very grateful.
Awesome.
I am very, very grateful because I had it deferred. I just kept deferring it. And then I'm like, well, I guess I could go back and get my master's and then my PhD. I'll just become a doctor. Fuck it. I will be a doctor just to keep putting off my loans. And I'll do that. So I'll get my doctorate. And then
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm an older student. I'll die a doctor. It's cool. It's good.
You are Dr. April anyway. Everybody knows.
There you go.
Like Lori said, yeah, time to celebrate. Fuck yeah.
I know.
There you go, sister.
I'm floored. So I'm sharing that. So
yeah, that's some good, really good news. Congratulations to you. So yeah, the system does actually work sometimes. Look at that.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, there we go. Doctor.
now, admittedly, I paid a service to do it for me. It was like 3 or 4. Was it 4 years ago when we were in Georgia? You, me, and Lori. When was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Was that 4 years?
Honestly,
It
I
took
just
4 years, I
forgot about
think. Yeah, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of researching and finding all the stuff and
I remember
submitting
that the
and all this. It was a lot
screenshots.
of work.
There's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
oh, because your paper. So April has a filing system that's unique, and so I remember piece by piece taking pictures, and we had to like turn everything into PDFs. It was very interesting. So yeah, she is now an
That's
official.
that.
It worked.
April has a filing system that's very unique. Is her way of saying that um, you live in utter chaos, controlled chaos.
It took a lot, and let me
Yeah.
tell you, it was stacks of papers.
Yeah.
So I'm very
Yeah.
thankful for some certain programs that helped,
Yeah.
on their phones.
And it's funny, Michael's it's going to be 'tis the season. No kidding, right? It's funny
Yes.
because I have to pay I pay my property taxes in full, and all this talk with Ron DeSantis going, oh yeah, we're going to abolish property tax. That's because they want to bring in a 12% sales tax in Florida. So they raised my property tax another couple $100. So, and I had to come up with it all at once. This is why I never do Christmas gifts every year, because right at Christmas, everything's due and it's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And so I just throw a Christmas party. I call it Yule. Everybody gets a Christmas party and some snacks. And Merry Christmas. Happy Yule. So that's it.
Wynonna has a good point here. April needs one of those shirts that says, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look anytime.
Yeah, I do.
She could use a shirt that says something about being a researcher too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Jesse said you're really intelligent. Don't tell anybody. I keep my intelligent in my boobs.
Yeah.
No.
Someplace in Georgia. Yeah, keep it in your boobs. I don't know about that.
There you go. No, I was actually way back in the day. I started school for pre-med. So I got partway through and then I decided, screw this, I want to be a stripper. No, I'm kidding. So no, I went straight out. I went straight out of high school, and when I graduated, I was 16. I was upped a year, and I just wanted a break from school. I was a senior at 16, and then went right into college, and I just wanted a break. And then I went back to school, and then I took a break, and then I went back to school, and I took a break, and I finally finished up. So, but yeah.
That's again, for one, you earned that damn degree. 2, it was a predatory lending. 3, it's about damn time. You got to win. So, and the system worked. It's about damn time.
I know.
Thank you, Lori, for your advice.
That's all that money. That was some money with all the scholarships I got.
Yeah.
And I graduated with honors too. Like I had to keep the scholarship, I had to keep a no less than a 3.6 GPA. So I was like, not dropping below. Well,
look what
if you don't study and go to school, then you'll end up a stripper. Exactly. There's funny. It's funny. I've talked to a couple of girls who literally that's like a career thing now. Like they grow up wanting to be a stripper. It's like, no, that's a default. Like you have nothing else. Like, yeah. You're a stripper because shit didn't work out for you. That's not a career choice where you're like, yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a stripper. So,
or you're doing that while you're in college, taking care of a kid because you're a single mom kind of thing. You do what you got to do,
I'm not being judgmental. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, that's not, you don't grow up wanting to be that way. Oh, Amanda's saying Jesse's surgery went really well. Oh,
yes. That's fantastic.
Yay.
Excellent. Please give her our love.
Yes. Please. Yes. I'll text her after this. So,
yeah,
and Michael's like, oh, if you're throwing a party, I'm there, yo. So do we have a couple, is there anything else? We have a couple of videos too that are fun. Let me find them too.
Yeah.
What you got?
I have the stuff up. Unless you want to go ahead and share, it's up to you.
I can try. it usually takes, I'll give it a shot. Where are we?
Yeah, you had
You know,
quite
I'm
a
being
few.
away for 8 days. I'm playing food roulette, like sell by and use by are
Yeah, what did you find on that answer? I saw
totally
you
different
ask.
things, right? They're not the same. They're just suggestions, right?
Well, that's when you're supposed to use your nose or whatever, and then tequila. So is
Yes.
tequila before or after you eat?
Okay, so I do a half a shot like right after I start eating, and then the other half the shot afterwards. Because in Mexico, tequila destroyed tequila fixed everything, fix your gut microbiome and everything. So I guess it killed all the crappy bacteria. So
you know what? I didn't know about that for years, and then somebody taught me that. Apparently, it must work.
it does work. All right,
Mm.
this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Well, there's a couple things I want to share, but this is interesting. Oh, thank God it's not a video, so it doesn't start. All right, share screen. I found some really funny things. There we are. That are worth sharing with you guys. Okay, so this kid here, it's on the Business Magnets on Instagram. This is the greatest social experiment ever pulled on the internet. He created a fake restaurant on TripAdvisor. No food, no staff, no venue. Yet it became #1 in London. So the Business Magnet said after the hoax went viral, Uba Butler's story became a global sensation. He landed interviews with major outlets, published a book, and even made documentaries exposing the absurdities of online ratings and digital credibility. TripAdvisor claimed that their system was not easily fooled, quote, but the stunt sparked debate about how much the consumers rely on online reviews and how easily these systems can be gamed. So here we go. Can I do this with the thing? Oh, there we go. So meet Uba Butler, a writer from London. He once earned £10, 10 quid per fake review for restaurants he'd never visited. But then a wild idea hit him. What if he created a completely fake restaurant and made it the highest rated place in the city? The goal? To prove how easily the internet could be manipulated. So he wasn't opening a real business, just building hype, exclusivity, and illusion. So step 1, create a convincing listing. He set up a TripAdvisor page for a place called The Shed at Dulwich. It was literally his backyard shed. He bought a 10 quid burner phone, marked it as appointment only, listed a vague location. Now all he needed was food. Butler improvised. He used bleach tablets as scallops, his foot as steak in photos, shaving foam as whipped cream. It looked oddly legit. Then came the menu. Every dish was named after an emotion, like comfort, empathy, lust. As you can see right here, all these, there you go, the dishes there. Next, he rallied his friends to post fake 5-star reviews. Every post mentioned eating outside, appointment-only dining, underrated hidden gem vibes. TripAdvisor did not catch on, but the internet did. The restaurant began climbing the ranks. Out of 18,000 restaurants in London, month 2, it was the top 1,500. Month 4, top 300. Month 6, #1 in London. The phone would not stop ringing. Butler told everyone they were fully booked for 6 weeks. That made people want it even more. Food brands sent samples. Media asked for interviews. The hype was real, despite the restaurant being fake. Eventually, Butler hosted one real dinner. Venue, his backyard. Guests, 10 people. Menu, microwaved meals with random garnishes. They thought it was incredible. No one suspected a thing. In December 2017, Butler revealed everything. TripAdvisor took the listing down and claimed their systems, quote, generally work. But the damage was done. He had exposed something deeper. People didn't want good food. They craved the status of getting into a place no one else could. The exclusivity, the mystery, the story. That's how a backyard shed outranked 18,000 real restaurants. Years later, yep, the shed at Dulwich is still cited in marketing classes and media literacy courses as a case study in perception versus reality. It wasn't just a prank, it was a wake-up call for the entire internet. Isn't that fabulous?
I think that's amazing. I mean, you can call it a prank all you want. I think it's smart.
I do too.
So yeah, that's
I
cool.
love that. I really do. I saw that. I just started laughing. I'm like, that's great. Because I mean, really, perception is reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
right. There was a couple things. What of
Fury power? I'm sorry. I'm just saying hi to people. They're trickling in. So, what you got there? What you got?
What about that fitness influencer? I thought that was interesting. Those are fairly new. This just goes to show how tragic things can happen. It was that Russian influencer that I told you about. It's not really. I can just tell you the story. There was no video with it. I just dropped it in there.
Is there a video with it?
Actually, I think there was.
Wait, I got it. I pulled it up. Let me find it. Yeah. You can tell the story. I'll follow along while you do that.
Well, basically, what he wanted to prove a point. He said he was a Russian media. Excuse me. Sorry about this. Thank you. He was a fitness influencer in Russia, and he died after gorging himself on 10,000 calories a day for a weight loss challenge. So what he was trying to do is put on 50 pounds and then lose the 50 pounds. That was basically the challenge.
Probably his heart gave out, right? Oh, there, yeah. Sudden heart failure. You can't do that. All right, you gonna narrate? Did I lose you? Oh, okay. She's choking. Okay, so yeah, when you literally cannot do that. If you gain weight too fast, try and lose it too fast. It's too much of stress on your heart. So it looks like he started an intense weight gain regimen to gain the pounds. He was later planning on shedding to get chubby. I don't know how to pronounce this intelligently. He consumed an immense amount of junk food, eating upwards of 10,000 calories every day. Unfortunately, his body could not keep up with his plan. He sadly passed away from sudden heart failure. While his aims were certainly good, doctors are now warning people not to try this at home. And don't try to lose or gain weight dramatically in a short time. Yet they will write you a prescription for Ozempic on every corner. There's that. He's a fitness coach. He should have known better. But hey, yeah, this is why you got to watch out for experts.
Sorry about that.
He had developed a new weight loss program he believed in and wanted to advertise. What better way to promote such a regimen than show it in practice?
He was doing it with McDonald's and stuff too.
Yeah, the stuff people do. Seriously. Are you on Ozempic, Rob? You said you lost 30 pounds in 4 months. So, there's so many things that are going on as far as side effects with that. I would not recommend that stuff. Everything from advanced aging, all kinds of bone density lost. Unless you're actually diabetic, because that's who it's made for, I would hesitate on that, but people are going to take it. Rob says, nope. His trick is to eat only when he's hungry. That's my thing too. I just drink protein. So when I'm not hungry, I drink the protein. So right on. That'll do it. So, and by the way, cool, awesome dude. Thank you. So we had another video, another couple that are entertaining. Let me say, Nanu Banana You guys familiar with this one? AI? No.
I've not heard of it until you brought it up yesterday.
All right, I'm going to share the screen. Let me see if I can share it first and then pull it up because it always starts fast. So let me see. I hadn't heard of it either. No, actually, I probably can't. All right, let's see. Nano banana. Let's say I'm not following myself. That's weird. Instagram's weird. Okay, so there is a new AI called Nano Banana. So let's listen to it.
Nano Banana Pro. Truth is that billions of people are unprepared for what happens next because AI images and voice are now perfectly realistic. Videos will be next, and then live streaming. So it's important that everybody does three things immediately. Number one, you need a verification protocol with your friends and especially family. If somebody's asking for money or sensitive information, this must be verified past voice confirmation. You need to develop some sort of passphrase or gesture only known to the both of you. Number two, educate your family today on the capabilities of these models. Point them to this channel if you want. The reason I talk endlessly about this stuff is because the more people that understand what's happening, the less impact AI has when used maliciously. And number three, I hate that this has to be said, but don't blindly believe anything anymore. Even the most trained eyes can fall for this stuff online at first glance. So before reacting to something, learn how to independently verify things. I mean, critical thinking is going to be more important than ever in the next era of the internet. Look, AI can be a wonderful tool, as I'll show you. But of course, there is going to be misuse and nefarious intent. So help me spread the word before one of your friends or family members is scammed, because this is going to get increasingly sophisticated. All right, we're still in this era when it comes to AI. Imagine when we get to this. This is Nano Banana versus Nano Banana Pro.
So it was interesting because there was another one that I watched on that one. Yeah. Yeah. What's the password? What's the password? You want money? What's the password? Have that with your friends and family. So it was interesting. I saw another somebody being interviewed, and she's an AI expert for verification. So apparently with AI, they have a way to know if it's AI or not because of layers or some kind of encryption. I guess Nano Banana Pro is so nuanced that it passes the verification test. So sometimes I pick it up, but just because it says that it's real doesn't mean that it is real. So this one is, I guess people are warning about it. So it's one of these things where you have to not necessarily believe everything you see and double check things. Don't automatically share. Don't automatically get reactive and angry about things. Just be like, because I found myself doing it. Like somebody will send something and I'm like, wait, I will just like, oh my God, like react. And then somebody will be over my shoulder and be like, oh, is that AI? And then I'm like, oh, that's a question I should be asking first. So I think one of the biggest problems is when you see something real. Now you see something real and truthful and believable, and it's not AI, but you start believing that it is.
Well, the password thing, remember years ago, not even that long, I guess, let's say 10 years ago, people used to say, hey, when somebody called your grandmother, your mom asking things, have a password. Mm-hmm. Make sure your grandmother knew. So because there were so many voice recorders, things like that. Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of the same idea, except for now, don't forget,
everything's spying on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that too.
So it can read your emails. It can read your messages. It'll read everything. So unless you do the password in person without your phone around, like you say to somebody,
write it down.
Hey, guess what our password's going to be? It's going to be that place that we met that time, the first time we hung out, or it's going to be that place that we enjoy going during that season in Sarasota. Mm-hmm. That's going to be the password. Right. That's what we're going to talk about. So you have to, because it's getting so smart and so sophisticated.
Yeah, exactly. So be smart. Even if you have your family keeps all the same password written down, never set around phones or technology, write it down, put it in your house somewhere on the fridge, whatever.
Tattoo it inside your lip.
Like a barcode, right?
That's right.
Exactly, Rob. I know where that is. Yes, we know. So the name of your company there, buddy.
That's right.
The Forge. Name
May
of your
the forge be
business.
with you.
Yes. So Rob is a businessman, and he is promoting his business. Smarty.
It's good business, though.
Yes, that is smart. Sorry. There was one other thing we were talking about too to add to that, weren't we?
As far as
Can we talk about the Thai lady, or what do you want to do? You had
Do you
a
want to?
couple things in there.
There was, what was the other one? There was one, oh, yeah, phone's being mandatory. If you want, yeah, you can go ahead.
I think that one had a video. This way I don't have to cough and walk away. I'm sorry. Let's see here.
Okay.
It does have a video.
All right, I'll pull it up.
Okay.
I can't believe that
Yeah.
happened.
I'm
But then again,
sorry.
okay, so are we filling them in, or
So this lady was not
here it is.
dead. And she was transported to be cremated.
She was meditating, apparently. Thai
Yes.
woman found alive in a coffin moments before cremation.
Yeah.
And she's only 65.
So-
A 65-year-old Thai woman stunned temple staff at a Buddhist temple near Bangkok after she was found alive inside a coffin just before her scheduled cremation. Talk about waking up in time.
Several days she had been transported, and she was deemed that she had passed away. She was legally dead by
Oh my
the
God.
doctor.
Her brother,
Yeah.
assuming that she had died, placed her in the coffin and drove approximately 500 kilometers to Bangkok, intending to donate her organs as per her earlier wish. However, a
Yeah.
hospital declined to accept the body due to the lack of official death certificate. That's because she was not dead.
Mhm.
So there we go.
A woman in Thailand surprised temple staff when she started moving in her coffin after being brought in for cremation. Wat Rat Prakorn Tham, a Buddhist temple in Nonthaburi province outside Bangkok, posted a video on its Facebook page on Sunday showing a woman lying in a white coffin, slightly moving her arms and head, leaving temple staff bewildered.
Can you imagine?
The temple's manager said the 65-year-old woman's brother brought her in, believing she was dead. Staff at the temple heard a faint knock from the coffin and opened it to find her alive.
Sorry.
The temple
I
had to
know.
cover her medical
Sorry.
expenses.
Let me out. Let's
So exactly. And she was a poor lady.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You have any popcorn? I would like some cheese. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, I would get out and I would first off, I know, right.
Yeah, she had been in there for 2
You
days.
check her vitals. Okay,
Well,
so
they
first
did.
I
That
would have
was
so
the
many things
thing.
to say. First, after
They-
I ate and drank something, I would take a look around and be like, this
Bullshit.
is a fucking coffin you got me?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I would have been like, there you go.
Wow. I
There
thought
you
you
go.
loved me. Okay,
Right
where's the
there.
nice pillow? Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's different. I mean, it's shocking, but right there. So,
What if the search for the perfect pillow happens, right? You're always looking for the right pillow,
yeah.
right? And we're always looking for that perfect pillow. What if it happens in your coffin? What if that is the perfect pillow when you're dead?
Uh-huh.
It could happen.
That's true. And Winona's right. It used to happen in before modern medicine. That's why, yes, the death horn and the bell. There used to be the string with the bell.
Oh my
So
God.
because people would believe, and they would actually have people would volunteer through graveyards at night listening for bells. So if you heard the bell, you knew somebody was actually alive down there, and they would go dig them back up. That's pretty bad. They would bury somebody freaking alive. Fuck off.
Oh my God.
Same
Love
thing. Yes,
history.
that's
Love
a true
history.
story too. Why they would have the hooks with the bells. So when you
Oh
go
my
around a
God.
graveyard, you still see them sometimes.
And
So-
Century Kid, hello. Oh my God. Like, the weird history is just so entertaining.
Yes. All right.
So
So I don't know if you had anything else left, or you want to hold it for next week, because I think we had possibly guests, or we had a bunch of other tidbit stuff. If you wanted to do we originally talked about doing a tidbit week next week, or catch up, or what do you want to do?
I guess we'll figure it out by next week. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out today and tomorrow.
Okay, that's.
But when we know, we will let you know on social media, so you can obviously. Rob's like, no, I got to make a death bell.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that, Rob.
Yeah, Eva will collect it.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter, April Hunter, and Facebook, Real April Hunter, and I will post what's going on there. And make sure you are following us and subscribed on here. And we will keep you in touch with who's coming up on the show, all the replays, everything else. And if you can't see us, live, you can always check us out. I'm always posting our shows on patreon.com, April Hunter. Our shows are free. So
Yes.
you can always watch our shows for free. We do this because we like to give back. So it's fun. We don't do the whole whatever. So yeah, if you want to support us and you want to tip or throw money at us, of course we will love that, but you don't have to. But yeah, we are going to try, huh?
And you can listen to our show on Podbean, Apple, and Spotify.
Oh, this is Keon. This is Wolf here, Century. Why are you changing your name? Why is everybody changing their name?
Stop doing that.
And why didn't you get a picture? You came all the way out and didn't even get a picture. The fuck?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Huh?
What the fuck? We got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you can always see more of me on patreon.com, April Hunter. And to everybody watching the replay, we appreciate you. Exactly. It was really tempting to cancel today because we're just tired and with Eva being sick and everything. But we didn't want to do that because we played that short replay last week. So here we are. And
you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving though.
Yes. I put the cards in. I'm putting the cards in the mail this week. So depending on where you live, you may get them as soon as this week. So the end of the week. Alex, for you would probably get it this week because you're in Tampa. So
yes.
May the force be with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for being here. Yes, we will be live next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. We will be live at 7:00. Or you can watch all our replays on all the podcast channels from Rumble to listening to us on Podbean. We have Apple, Spotify, all the good stuff. And we'll see if we can get somebody on here. We have a couple of different guests lined up. I actually have talked to Dawn Marie, see about bringing her on. She has graciously accepted. We just have to figure out a time. So
awesome.
we're figure some stuff out. Oh
yes.
Oh, Wolf says YouTube changed my name on here. That's weird. Huh.
Oh.
I'm seeing a bunch of different name changes. You guys are messing me up because I've known you. You've known you on here for so long, Right now I got to memorize another name. This is my wrestler brain can't handle that. Oh. I can barely remember a first name, let alone another one. And thank you, Winona. Oh, she made us Christmas gifts.
That's nice. Hey, thank you, Winona. That's very sweet.
Love it.
Appreciate that.
We love that energy. Thank you. So we hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It feels weird to me to come back and get into the whole Christmas thing. I'm not really mentally there yet. I don't know if any of you are there yet or not there yet. I'm trying to switch gears on that and it's not working. I feel like stuff's moving too fast.
It is. Well, I mean, you know where my heart is.
Yeah.
I would
Halloween forever. Halloween forever.
But no, it was nice. Thanksgiving was really nice. I like all the fall stuff. I was looking around today, like at the house. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to take it down yet, but it is. It's time, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. So if you want to leave your Halloween and stuff up all the way through Christmas, you can. It's your choice. You could even get a little Christmas tree and decorate it with Halloween stuff.
I have a little Christmas tree. Oh, it's in the attic.
Yeah. Oh, the attic. Yay.
There you go.
Oh, the attic.
Anyway, yes, it's time to start decorating for Christmas. Yes.
Oh, Colin's here.
Hey.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes.
Brush up on your holiday trivia.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely be there. Be there.
So, all right, you guys, we will see you. Thank you for being here with our quieter show. We appreciate it. We love you lots. Mwah. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. So, see you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.